folks, welcome back to Mrs. Doyle's garden. It's been a while. This is literally the first chance I've had to get in the garden, and bearing in mind it's now like the 4th of February since the last video I uploaded, so it's been a good 3 months I think. So there's a hell of a lot to do. It's looking really neglected and sorry for itself, so we'll just have a walk around, we'll see what needs to be done, and then we'll crack on and we'll see how much is achievable realistically. So we'll start at the bottom end here. The beans are still there. We've got some onions growing in the rhubarb patch, but the onions that were set off, even though they're still in the trays, they're looking really good. They're going to go in that triangle this year. We've got some flowers that have self-seeded themselves from last year, which I'm quite happy about, so I'm just going to let them crack on with it. I'm going to empty this one though and have some new flowers in there this year. Everything needs de-weeded and all this kind of stuff. All the beds, there's still beetroot in there, and I'm amazed this has survived. The oregano, well, survived the winter. Not that we've had a bad one, but again, de-weeded, so on, so forth. We still have sprouts, so but we're going to get them out, get them eaten. Actually, looks like a cabbage on the top. See that? This is where the onions are going to go this year. Needs a good sort out. Again, all the pots de-weeded. We need to prune the fruit bushes. I'm not particularly going to do a how-to video on that because UK Here We Grow, specifically Tony, has just done one and it's a really good video, so I'm not going to try and do another one. I'm going to put a link below in the description to his vid because it's really good. So so we need to do that and that. I want to prune this right back now. In the strong winds we had, our cage is now destroyed, so we'll take the netting off, salvage what we can, go from there. These need de-weeded. Carrot bed needs topped back up with sand, de-weeded and turned. Strawberries all need tidied up. I need to sort these pots out as well. The greenhouse, you're probably not going to believe this, but just to prove that I've never been out in the garden for months, literally, I've barely set foot in here. God knows what it's like. Let's have a look. Well, we still have tomatoes. Oh, there's even a ripe one. What do you reckon? We still have golden berries, but apart from that, everything is looking pretty sad. Look what chilies are like drying themselves out on the plant. Oh, they're going a bit mouldy actually. Oh, there's a golden berry. I'm going to cut this plant right back, take the fruit off and let it go again. Look, it's lovely. If you don't have one of these plants, I highly recommend it, even though as you can see they do kind of go crazy. But look at that, bloody delicious them, you know. Yes, I do recommend having one, but be aware. So we'll get all this emptied and put in the compost and then get the greenhouse cleaned up as well. Pond's okay. Hopefully we'll have some tadpoles this year. Didn't have any last year. I was really disappointed. It's fantastic watching them. If you remember a couple of years back when we had them, I put the GoPro in the pond. It's just fantastic stuff. I need to cut back the dahlia. Ready for it to come back up. Hopefully it does. Looks like I need a new lemon thyme, but the normal thyme itself is fantastic. It's a bit big actually, but it smells amazing. Here needs all dug over and sorted. We're going to edge it as well, just like we did that one there, just to contain the mess. But all the potatoes are going to be pot grown this year. It's just so much easier, and I found you get a much higher return out of the pots than you do out of the ground. So yeah, it's just better. And look at a little woodpecker nest. Look at the shrooms on it. Amazing. Look fantastic. Asparagus, need to cut that bark. Like I say, just generally have a bloody good tidy up, and you know, I suppose considering it hasn't been touched for like 3 months or something, it's not too bad, but it's not great. Need to tidy up the herb pots and stuff, flower pots, just make sure everything's ready for the coming months. But right, there's also the front garden to tackle. That's just been neglected just as much as the back has. But crack on, see what we can get done. Right, well that's it for the stuff that can be composted. It's time to get in and get the weeds out now. Get all that sorted out. And then that's probably it for the day. But we'll see, because we've still got the greenhouse to do as well, but I want to get the garden done first. But yeah, so far, getting there. Weeds next. Right, okie dokes then, so that's the weeding done for the most part. Still lots of cleaning up and tidying up to do. There's still a greenhouse to empty as well, but it's getting late now. It's going to be dark in about an hour or so, and it's starting to feel like rain. So I'm going to fill the bird feeders up and call it a day. So thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.